America! Are you serious? It is showtime, baby! Here we go! Ram, jam, slam, bam! It's awesome, baby! Let's do it, baby! Let's do it! They got the rhythm tonight. They're in the zone.
You got to move it, feel the temperature into the rhythm. Let the fire burn, so get into it, get into the trance. This is the rhythm of the tribal, that's the tribal Come on, come on.
Check it out, y'all. Take your chance, check it out.
Come on, come on.
I hooked you up into the tribal dance.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Take your chance, come on.
Get into it. Get into it. Get into the trance. You've got to move it. Feel the temperature into the rhythm. Let the fire burn. So get into it. Get into the trance. This is the rhythm of the tribal. That's the tribal
Get a TO, baby! Get a TO!
Well, we had lost 17 seniors, and you know, a lot of people felt this was going to be a rebuilding year, but we felt that we didn't agree with that. We felt that we were going to be reloading, not rebuilding. We knew we had a lot of talent, and our goal was not to rebuild, but to have a really good year and to utilize that talent to the utmost and show people that we could have a winning season and do really well in spite of the fact that we lost so many seniors.
Well, I think there was an awful lot of pressure on the kids this year, and we tried to deflect that as much as we could, but it was difficult, and there was no fault of anybody. I wouldn't say it was a fault of the coaching staff or the community. It was just what happens following a team that had been as successful as the last two teams, and it was impossible for them to duplicate that. I thought we had a very strong season. You know, 7-2 is not a bad year. Yes, there were two games we did not play particularly well in. But just by scheduling quirks, you know, if you reverse the Patterson Catholic and the Midland Park game, we're in the playoffs. We didn't get in the playoffs. It's not the end of the world. These kids played their heart out, particularly the seniors. You know, we had 6 seniors. I had mentioned to them before the game on the Saturday of the Patterson Catholic game. You know, 3 of them played 4 years at Glen Rock, and 3 others came in either from another sport or another school. And to accomplish what they did, they should be proud of that. There's nothing wrong with going 7-2, particularly with the effort that they gave.
Jay, in the Elmwood Park game, we told our players that we had, we had to come from behind against Hawthorne. We had to come out and really send a message, as we had said a few years ago, to really go out and show people that we had a good team. And I felt the players went out. We put 35 points on the board early, 28 points in the first quarter. We got everybody in the game, and it really was a good day. And I think we finally established that, we had a really good team and that we were going to move forward to have a really good season.
Well, what happened was during the week, I had grabbed Scott, and we kind of have a rule. If we bring a freshman up, we're going to play him. He's not going to come up and he's not going to watch. He's either going to be up and playing or he's going to stay down and he's going to play with the freshmen. So Al said to me, you handle it as you need to handle it. And so I did. I saw Scott during the week, put him in with the first offense, gave him a little bit of time because Kev was banged up and Grant was out. And I said to Scott on Wednesday, I said, look, you're going to play. On Thursday, I said to him, you're going to play quite a bit. And on Friday, I grabbed him in the cafeteria. He'll never forget this. And I said, well, there's something I got to tell you. And he said, what? I said, well, I'm going to tell you this quickly because I got things I got to do. And he said, what? I said, you're starting tomorrow. And I walked out of the cafeteria and I left him at the table. And I still don't know how long it took him to get out of that table.
The Manchester game was a lot of fun to play in because it really, at that time, it was really the two big teams of the Group 2 coming together for the first time. We were both undefeated. We were both playing to stay undefeated, and we really came together and just took it to Manchester.
We knew that was going to be a really tough game. They had some great running backs and a great defense, and they had a big offensive line. And we just felt we had to do really well against them. And our kids went out, and it's one of the most exciting games I've ever been involved in as a coach.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world
space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Get your motor running, head out on the highway. We're looking for adventure and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
One of the things I remember about the Manchester game is the great game that Kevin Beelan had. He scored 5 touchdowns. He caught an 82-yard pass from Grant Adams, and he ran the option very well. He had 3 runs over 50 yards on the option, and just put it all together and had a great game. And, we were real happy for him because he had established himself as a really good quarterback in his own right. And, we never asked him to be Chris Leonard. We just wanted him to be Kevin Beelan. And as Kevin Beelan, he did a great job in that game. Well, I told the players how proud I was of them, that they had gone out and they had really done a great job in the game, and they had really shown people that we were a really good team and that we weren't rebuilding, that we were reloading. And, that was a big turning point to say, hey, we are a good team. And we knew we were going to be, and we've now proven it. After the Manchester game, I told the players I was so happy. I wanted to hug each and every one of them. And LeBron Ankle came up and hugged me, and I just hope he never does that again. Okay, we now, going into Garfield, we were 3-0. We had 3 wins and no losses. And Garfield turned out to be a very good team this year. They won 5 games in the season. And we were able, once again, to get off to a very good start. And we won 42-12. And I thought the players did a really good job. And, you know, we now had 4 wins and no losses. And we were on our way to a really good season.
Tear the house down. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah. Just like this. Come on, little miss. And do the twist. She knows how to twist. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Ooh, yeah. Just like this. Come on, little miss. And do the twist. Yeah. That's all right.
Pompton Lakes, we led at 7-6 at the half. We didn't play well in the game. You know, we felt that we lost it rather than them winning it. We made a lot of mistakes, and you know, we had won 15 in a row up until that time. We had run 30 out of 31 league games, and it was just a big disappointment to lose that game. I think we all felt that we could have won if we had played up to our potential, and it was a very big disappointment in the season to lose to Pompton Lakes.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine when I'm near the girl that I love best. My heart beats so it scares me to death when she touches my hand. Oh, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. My tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My inside shake like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this body of mine. That's to have that girl and a love so fine. She touched my hand and what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
For the Lodi game, the coaches emphasized the point that it takes a lot of character to come back after a big defeat like that, and the players went out and did a really good job. We put 37 points up on the first half, led 37-6 at the half, and everything came together. The kids showed that they could do it, and we were really proud of the fact that they were able to bounce back so well against a good team. Lodi, once again, won 5 games in a great season, and we were able to beat them 44-14 in the final score, and we were real happy about the way the kids bounced back after a defeat.
The heat is on the street, inside your head, on every beat, and the beat's alive, deep inside. The pressure's high, just to stay alive, 'cause the heat is on. Caught up in the action, I'll be looking out for you. Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Oh, it's on the street. The heat is on. Caught up in the action, I'll be looking out for you. Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? Tell me, can you feel it? The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Burning, burning, burning. It's on the street.
The Passaic Tech game, was really a downer for us because with our offense, it's very, very difficult to run the run-and-shoot offense on a day when the rain was pouring, and it really was described by many people as a monsoon. And they were much bigger than us. They had a big advantage, and they did a smart thing to play us in the rain. But we were still disappointed that we didn't play better than we did. And the other thing, the game was on statewide TV, so that was really disappointing because everybody in the state saw it. And we wanted to play better on statewide TV, but they just were better than us. And I think if we had played them on a dry field, they probably would have beat us as well. But it was just one of those days where nothing went right for us. Let's just hope the PCT game doesn't make the highlight film. We've had a lot of success in the last few years, and I think one of the major reasons we've had success is that I've had one of the finest assistant coaching staffs in the country, with DJ Nymphies, who's in charge of the offense, Jeff Kress, who's in charge of the defense, Brian Young, who was our freshman coach and special teams coach this year, Mike Line and Kevin Wallace, who are our line coaches, and Danny Brindley, who's our quarterback and linebacker coach, and his nephew's his right-hand man in running the offense.
I think it's a really good credit to the coaches how they dealt with us this year. They knew what they had to deal with and what they had to use, the tools that they had to use, and I think they handled our team pretty well. We only had 6 seniors. They asked for the underclassmen to step up, and I think it's a real credit to them how they made us what we were.
I was pretty impressed by Coach Diet's football knowledge, overall football knowledge, and I say that. I don't say that about everybody. I'm a little bit spoiled. I played for Tom Landry. On that Dallas staff the year they drafted me, Dan Reeves was a backfield coach. Mike Ditka was a tight end coach. Gene Stallings, another head coach of the Cardinals after that, was the safety and cornerback coach. So I've been around some good coaches, met some good coaches through my wife's 15-year affiliation with the NFL. And he impressed me with his football knowledge, with his knowledge of the players, about knowing, who to put in what positions. And I would say that he probably is, in the last 15, 20 years of any of the high school situations I've seen, he's got to be one of the better coaches in the high school program right now.
Really, it's a compliment to him that people come around and want to coach with him. I mean, if you look at our staff, we got guys, Brian Young comes over from Clifton, and Jeff Kresh, who just took a very important job up at in Saddle River. He continues to coach with us. Dan Brindley works his schedule as a police officer so that he can coach with Al. He's just a delight to coach with. Really, it's second to none. I mean, he's known all over the county. I work camps all over the East Coast, and they know who Al Diet is. Someday, I would hope that they name the football field after him. He's a living legend right now in Bergen County, and it's a pleasure to coach with him.
That was, also something I really noticed, his personal interest in these players and a care for them after they leave the program. And the proof of that is seeing some of his former players at games who come back to watch Glen Rock games, who go running up to see him first. And you can just see by the look on their faces how they look up to this man. And I'm sure there's a lot of football players around the country who don't have very nice things to say about their high school coaches. And I can just see the admiration from these kids, both present players and former players. And that's kind of impressive, too. I hate to use a cliche that people have probably heard before, but it's kind of, you could use the expression with Coach Diet that if you looked up high school coach in the dictionary, there'd probably be a picture of Alan Diet next to the definition of a high school coach in the dictionary.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live
The season was really successful. I mean, the whole team was it was a young team, so we had to like come together and build together and come out of like bad situations. Like Midland Park, we were down. We weren't down. I think we were almost tied at the half, and during halftime we just had to like change our thought, and we came back and we actually showed the team that like who Glen Rock really is, and we showed them how good we could play, and that's just a good example of how the entire season went, because we learned how to show everybody that we can play as a team, and we didn't have to rely on like big plays. We did it together, and we pulled through all.
There were two problems with the Midland Park game. One was that we wanted to, once again, bounce back from a defeat and show some character, and we appealed to the players. The problem was we didn't play well in the first half. And we were very, very disappointed the way we played, even though we led 14-6 at half. And we really got all over the kids at halftime. But I still wasn't sure whether they were really up to go out and play. It's hard to get motivated for Midland Park. As we came out of the locker room and turned a corner, Rich Rosen really did a great job motivating the players, because he was shaking a sign and almost tearing it out by the roots, and you could just see the players respond to that, and they really got excited, and they figured if he's that up to, for us to play, we better go out and do it, and they went out and did a great job, and I felt that really helped us to get motivated for the second half of Midland Park.
Coming back out from halftime of the Midland Park game, I remember we were all down, but we had to pick our heads up and like get psyched. So the coach gave us a talk and everything, and while we're walking out, I remember seeing Coach Rosen. He kind of got us pretty psyched. He was pulling on the pole by the sports lobby where we walk up, and it looked like he was actually tugging it out. He reminded me so much of Andre the Giant. It actually frightened me, but.
Come on, let's go! Wake up! Wake up! It's Midland Park! Wake up! Come on! Come on! Wake up! Wake up!
My favorite play of the season of the trick plays, I had narrowed it down to 3. I knew this question was coming. I thought it would be Sitting Bull. I had set it up so against Patterson Catholic that play would be the play of the year, but Zambo didn't allow that to work out. The Tybo Tornado, but that's a generic play that's run many times, and as I said, I'm very happy that worked out for Doug. But the play of the year had to be the Ramrod that we ran against Lodi, which starts off with a, see if I get this right, it's a handoff to Evan Quinn, who hands the ball off to who hands the ball off to Doug Tyberski, who then hands the ball off to Scott Stephen, who throws a pass to Dan Zambardino going down the sideline. The interesting thing about that play is we didn't run it correctly once the entire season in practice. Matter of fact, Zambo kept running out of bounds, and I blew a fit on him during the week to make sure he stays in bounds when he ran the play, and he did on this one. He made a nice cut back after he caught the ball and scored a touchdown. But that was my favorite play of the year, I think, the Ramrod.
The Patterson Catholic game was our last game. It was the last game for our seniors. We really wanted to do well in the game. We wanted to have 7 wins and 2 losses rather than 6 wins and 3 losses. Patterson Catholic had beaten Pompton Lakes, and they were a very fine team, and we wanted to go out and play the best game of the year. We felt it was our playoff game, and we were really thrilled. The players went out and played the best game of the whole year. We had great balance on the offense with our run and pass game. Our defense played very well. We pursued very well to the football, and we shut them down completely. I believe they only had 6 rushing yards in the entire game.
I really enjoyed the Patterson Catholic game. It was our last game of the season, you know, the last high school football game for all the seniors. And I think we really did a great job scoring 34 points and holding them to nothing. Our defense played extremely well. We had lots of fun out in the field, and our offense came through. I think it was just a really good game because it was the last one that we were going to play, and we all seemed to have a lot of fun, all the seniors and all the underclassmen. And I'm glad that we put it all together to have a final game to end our season 7-2.
That was the main goal of that week, to come out and win that game, play it like our state game, and just come out explosive and win the game and totally dominate them. And that's what we did. And I was really proud that the team could come together and do that because it's the last game and we needed to go out with a bang.
Some dreams live on in time forever. Those dreams you want with all your heart. And I'll do whatever it takes. So I'll go the distance this time, seeing more the higher I climb. That the more I believe, all the more that this dream will be mine. If I could reach higher, just for one moment touch the sky. From that one moment in my life, I'm gonna be stronger. Know that I've tried my
Well, we had lost 17 seniors.